would Tencent be interested in taking this kind of a stake? Do we know?
So it's a very interesting investment, right?
Yeah.
So Tencent has its own ambitions with electric cars and even self-driving cars. They've got lots of ambitions all over the place, but still is a sizable investment for them. I think it's also interesting to see a Chinese company looking at this technology company saying they want a piece of that. They want a piece of an American technology company, which is what they're clearly doing here.
Does this have any kind of implications? I mean, we know that Tesla just announced plans to raise capital. It wasn't quite as much capital as the market thought it would need.
Right.
Does this Tencent investment give it any kind of extra?
I mean, maybe it suggests that Tencent, if they're in there for 5%, they might be there for another few percent later. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
It certainly shows some interest in this business. Now, I think the most important thing about this story is the cash burn, right? Is how much runway do they have? Of course, it's going to matter if they can actually sell these Model 3s. They have to make them first, so they've already got taken some deposits on them, but they're fully refundable deposits. So we'll see what the deposits mean and how many of those evaporate when the car shows up, if people actually like the car. But beyond that, can they actually get there from here? The company ended last quarter with $3.4 billion in cash. They raised another, let's just call it $2 billion. So let's say they've got about $5 billion now. They've announced plans to spend about $2.5 billion before July. So before the car is even in production. They might have plans about that much going forward, but they're burning through, last quarter, they burned through $1 billion, $970 million. So $970 million cash burn in one quarter. If they accelerate that with more capital expenditures, they've got a lot of Solar City cash burn that we can see historically, and they're unable to make go away. It could be a real problem for this company, and this might not be enough runway. So maybe the market likes, at a certain point, Tesla doesn't have analysts, it has fans.
Right.
And so the fan base who are buying this stock, every piece of news about Tesla seems to be a little bit better, and there seems to constantly be a bid for the stock.
And they also continue to buy the cars as well, or order the cars, even if they can't get them in hand. At the same time, these cash burn concerns are not new, and yet Tesla still keeps managing to pay its bills.
They're much more aggressive than they were before for two reasons. One is they're trying a production ramp like they've never done before, and they've added this tire fire of Solar City to the balance sheet of Tesla, and it's a great concern if you're concerned about conserving cash.
All right.